Hi, I'm HP and today I'm going to talk about neoclassical lead guitar. What's that? It's more or less, for me, that's like classical runs in together with rock guitar. Pretty cool. That's how my definition of it sounds. Yeah, something like this. And now let's check out what's going on here. So pretty much information coming now, and it's even if you think that stuff is too fast for you or you're not technical advanced enough, still it's not about the speed, it's about the knowledge behind and the way you transport it on the guitar. So let's check it out. Before we start to play the lead guitar, we must analyze the song itself because we need to know the modes behind all that stuff. And so let's do this now. I'll just change the sound now. It's basically the riff is. That's more or less the riff. Pretty easy to play. And so let's make the analyzation. First, the riff. That stands more or less for C minor chord. Then we go to A flat 5, F minor F5 to B flat 5. And here we have a special one. That's kind of a diminished, and it's basically it's a G with a B in the bass. And this leads us to the conclusion that this song must be in minor. So we have C minor, pretty long, then it goes to A flat major chord, to F minor, B flat, and G with a B in the bass. And this leads us to the conclusion that the entire song is in C minor. Now we need to add the modes to each chord. First mode, of course, on the C minor is normal C minor scale. A all in. But since we are playing neoclassical stuff, it is also cool if you play C harmonic minor. And the basic difference, which pattern you might know, the basic difference between the normal minor scale or L scale and the harmonic minor is you have to make the flat 7 to a 7. This is flat 7, this is the 7. So if you have a little run here, like here, and you play the flat 7 and you want to switch to harmonic minor, you just move it up. See, that's a little run you can do. Sounds pretty cool. We can check it out if you want. Oh, hold on. Something happened here on my computer. So See, switching between normal Aeolian scale and harmonic minor is a pretty cool way to get this neoclassical mood moving. See, very cool stuff. The next chord which comes up, A flat major, and what we play there, the related mode is Lydian. So if you don't know Lydian, you just can play a normal major scale. You count 1, 2, 3. Here's the 4. You make the 4 a sharp 4, and there we have Lydian. Or you just can take the C minor scale and start from the A flat, but that's not exactly the same. On the F minor we have Dorian scale. As a reminder, the difference between Aeolian and Dorian is when you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th note of Aeolian. If you move that one up a half step, you have Dorian. So you take this pattern, move it maybe up here if you want, and then you just add this additional note. Or you play it in any position you know. Or you just stay in position and start on the F is another opportunity. On the B flat we have Mixolydian, pretty easy. It's again a major scale, but instead of a 7 we have a flat 7. And last but not least we have the G with the B in the bass, and there we play harmonic minor anyway. Yeah. But what I did, I played a diminished arpeggio. So, this is the theory behind it. So now let's check out the possibilities, how we can play with these scales. So, what is happening here now? What happened? We have a pretty long space where we just play C minor and Aeolian, and there we can make some so-called sequence runs. Sequence runs are runs like this is a little figure in 4s, and then you just move it. And in between we resolve it to harmonic minor. When we come down here on the root note, and here is the flat that is 7, then we turn around over the harmonic minor, and this gives this neoclassical mood. And also when I come from here, then I play harmonic minor, go down here on the 7 and resolve it on the root note. I can play anywhere. This was a sequence run on one string. You can start anyway. Maybe here switch to harmonic minor. This is a very good method to create this effect. 1, 2, 3, 4. The thing which I did last, if you want to play like neoclassical stuff, it's pretty good if you can play fast. That's how it is, sorry people. And how we play fast, 3 note per string is the easiest way to play fast. Why? Because let's take 3 note per string here. The cool thing is You can make it legato. So you make all hammer on and you just attack when you change the string. And now I played sextols, and that really works up fine with 3 note per string, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our sextol's finished. So, or you can make a sequence. Again, sex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that really works pretty well in any position which you like. So let's check that out. Oops. See, that works pretty well. Or I mean, it's up to you if you want to make it legato or attack each of them. When you attack each of them, then it gets really a hardcore style, because that really, you need to have your synchronization together to really play that speed. See? Down it's easier when you go down. Wait. Down I go this way, and I play with palm muted, and palm muted in that speed, as I said, that's really hard stuff, and it helps a little bit when you play on this pickup, because this way you have a little bit more advantage on the speed. And in sextos, yeah, so after we pass this, then we come to A flat. Then you can play any kind of sequence run in Lydian, so end up on a chord note, same on the F minor, or you can play arpeggios. This would be an F. So let's check it out. A flat, Lydian. Maybe end up on this one here, because this is a triad, and by the way, it's also the 5th of the F minor, so we're ready for the next chord. Now we play the F arpeggio, F minor arpeggio, with the 9th. And now we come back here and play the triad of the B flat major chord, and we now comes the cool thing. On the G we play a diminished arpeggio, and that's a very effectful and very easy. You play or any kind of this. The cool thing on the diminished arpeggio is it's symmetric. What does that mean? You play 3 notes here, then just move up, play again 3, again 3 up, and so on. Between the G and the B string you have to move up 2. And this way. And you can play that as long as you like, but you need to resolve it precisely when the chord changes, otherwise it's not really cool. So, let's give it a try. So we are now in the C minor. See, this is how it worked. So on the second part I'll play it. I just play the run, Aeolian. Oops. And then I play the arpeggio. And resolve it. on the triad of the B flat and then play the diminished run. And that was it, more or less. Because the second part. So, this is basically how it works. A really good advice I can give you, this is really getting on my nerves when I listen to Yngwie Malmsteen. Just the name is Nomen ist Omen, it's like he really nails his notes at a really incredible speed, and I really love his runs and his sound and everything. But what I don't love is like after 50 minutes, you really want to hear just holding on one note. And if you play this style, I mean, I really would recommend that you really play long notes. Now some final notes about this topic. This kind of soloing or lead guitar is pretty technical. There's not really a shortcut on technical issues. If you really want to get on that speed, just work out any kind of scales and scale exercises, like daily, daily 1 hour. Really practice them in different timing signatures in 8s, in 16s, in sextols. Learn 3-note per string runs. And really a good tip or advice is practice them with clean sound settings, because with distorted sound settings you have the tendency to not really play it nicely and precise, and when you play clean they really hear it. And I mean, even I mean, who am I? But still, even I need to have a warm-up when I do that stuff with clean sound settings. And then you will notice that on the low string it's easier to play with attack all the time, on the high it's harder. Maybe you decide to work out the legato stuff. It's much easier for certain things, but if you really want to have the effect of this picked each note, then you really need to go the hard way. And also work out arpeggios and all that stuff, and then you really can go totally into this kind of music, which is very cool, and I really love it. Personally, I also really like it when you play classical runs with clean sound settings, and this is see, pretty. That stuff is all hard. But it's good because we need to kept busy on the guitar. If we would not have classical sequences or classical etudes, we will soon be finished with practicing. And this classical stuff is, I can tell you really, if you work out any kind of classical suits or stuff like this, you need to practice them daily. Otherwise, you will lose it. That's how it is. Even when you once have the speed, you need to practice that stuff daily because you lose it very fast because that stuff is really very advanced. But the stuff I showed today was okay. It's not too hard, but still hard enough for some of you. So enjoy it and see you next time.